Hey there, what are you doing?
I'm eating tapenade. You do the talking.
Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to Cafe Bagheri. Today we're going to make some tapenade, one of our favorites. Tapenade is a medley of olives, pickled vegetables, and herbs, and it makes a great addition to your next party spread, tray, or sandwiches. So if you come back in a few seconds, you and I are going to make some tapenade together. So now we're going to make our olive tapenade mix. We got about 3/4 cups of parsley leaves. Make sure you clean and separate the stems, and then break it down. Cut the larger pieces into smaller ones so that the final product in the food processor will not have big pieces of parsley. Italian giardinera veggie mix, about 1.5 cups. The salt and the spice in this mix and the colors give this tapenade its main character. I like to clean up the pepperoncini peppers, remove the stems and the seeds. Make sure the cauliflower chunks, if they're too big, cut them up down separately. Of course, green pimento stuffed olives, 3/4 cup. And then we add 3/4 cup of KALAMATA olives. Make sure they're pitted and throw away the juice. Anchovies are one of my favorite ingredients in the tapenade mix. Some people don't like anchovies. You can add a couple of tablespoons of fish sauce, and the recipe has a note on that. Chop up the anchovy fillets real fine and add them in there. Here we add some capers. The tangy kick of capers is very important in tapenade, and I like it a lot. If you want to add some of the juice, you can do that. In a minute, we're going to have a ramekin of all the aromatics, vinegar, and the spices, and you can put the caper juice in there. Now we got half a roasted bell pepper from the jar. Make sure it's drained. And then, because bell peppers are real delicate and fine, you don't want to put them in food processor with everything else. Just chop them up real fine separately using a knife and put it in your ramekin of aromatics and spices and herbs, and then add it in after you've run everything through food processor. You want to be able to see the nice chunks of red color in the final tapenade. Put all the aromatics and herbs and spices in the ramekin separately. A couple of cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And this is where you would have put the caper juice. Now we got 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Anything Italian or from Mediterranean has to have the olive oil, right? You put some Italian seasoning or herbs. You can use fresh herbs if that's what you have and prefer. The Italian seasoning will do fine. Now you add the chopped up bell peppers back in there, in the ramekin, with the reserved flavors, and just stir it real well. Now we're gonna put all of our olives and ingredients in a food processor. We get about 5 or 6 2-second pulses for everything to get mixed real well. The consistency is up to you. If you like it coarser, make it coarser. If you like it finer, depends on if you're going to put it on a sandwich or serve it with chips or crackers or bread or whatever. That's the consistency that pretty much goes with everything. Now you put it in a bowl large enough to hold all your mix, and then you add all the aromatics that we reserved in the ramekin back into the final tapenade mix and mix it all real well. There it is. That's our tapenade. So now you've seen how easy it is to make tapenade. Add it to your party trays, serve with flatbread, crackers, fruit and other goodies. Use it in your tacos, in your sandwiches, especially the famous New Orleans style muffalettas. Look for the recipe below this post or in the comments and send me your pictures. When you make the tapenade, I like to see what it looks like. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and family. And I hope to see you next time right here in Cafe Bagheri.